Hello and welcome to another OWASP Juice Shop challenge. Today we're going to be covering the deprecated interface challenge, which falls under the security misconfigurations category of the OWASP top 10. So to get into this, it actually tells us to use a B2B interface that was not properly shut down. So what we can go ahead and do first off is see where we can find this B2B interface. And as you might remember from a previous Juice Shop challenge, we can go ahead and search for B2B in one of these files. In the last challenge, it's the URL pathway showed up in this file, so we can look at here first and look for B2B. And as you can see, it shows up immediately, actually. So input area for uploading a single invoice PDF or XML B2B order file or zip. Okay. So B2B is connected to XML. So we know so far that we actually have to upload an XML file to initiate the B2B. Now let's see if, there we go. So where we actually enter it is, it says here, field for entering the complaint. Okay, so this is like complaint of some sort. Now I wonder if it's gonna actually say, so it is a complaint that we're gonna be filling in. And the way that we can actually find that is once we're logged in, it should actually just say complaint right here. And this is the complaint form that it gives us. So as you can see, this is our email. We're still logged into admin from a previous challenge. We have to give it a message, and then we give it some sort of file. So this B2B interface is accessed when we submit a complaint with an XML file. So next we just have to make an XML file. This can be done pretty easily. What I did actually was I looked up just real quick some sort of XML example file. In this case, it was just from a Microsoft document. And then I went ahead into the terminal. Let's go to desktop real quick, just so it's a bit easier for me. And we can just touch a .xml file. So example.xml. Next, we can just go into it, copy and paste. That looks good. We're not actually doing any sort of attack with it just yet. We're just simply invoking the B2B interface. So this example code should suffice. Next, all we have to do is go to the, let's go to burp. And this is the browser for burp already. It's right here. We're going to turn the intercept on and see what happens when we, oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's give it this example.xml file. And when we submit, seemed that didn't work. Let's try again. Let's try this again. Let's turn the intercept off real quick. Dismiss. We're going to have to log in. And real quick, we're just going to log back into the admin. Cool. Let's go back to complaint and then give it the file again. We used a different file, I believe. We used example.xml. Let's turn the intercept on. Let's ignore that. And we hit submit. This is what we get. So normally if we just send this in, it'll only show that the command that we finished the challenge. However, we can look a bit deeper into it. Let's send this through the repeater. Whoa, what happened here? Okay, that's weird. Anyways, when we send it to the repeater, we can actually see the exact response that we get. And as you can see, it throws us an error. However, it still allows us to access the B2B interface. And there we have it. So as you can see, we were able to access the B2B interface. It wasn't closed correctly, and therefore it's a security misconfiguration.